Okay, thank you for viewing our videotape series. This next series is a progression of the basic exercise program. So this assumes that you've been through the basic exercise program, you've done it for a while. If you're feeling like it's not challenging and you're looking for something a little more vigorous, or you want to focus more on strengthening of the core muscles of your body, these are some ideas where you can progress by the use of a physio ball. Physio balls are inflatable balls, come in various sizes. You can get them at just about any sporting goods store or department store in the sporting goods section. And they're inflated, and they're sized so that when you sit on the ball, from a side view, your hips and knees should be at about 90-degree angles. So if the ball's too small, you're too low. If the ball's too big for you, then it elevates you too high. So when you sit on a ball, that's how you size the ball. It should be at about a 90-degree angle. What we're going to do is to demonstrate some progressions of the basic exercises that we covered in the previous tape. And these are, again, focusing on the core muscles of the body, used for strengthening these muscles for preventing back problems or rehabilitating from back problems. And while we're starting here, we might as well just start in this position. This is the first series. It starts off sitting, and we're going to lie back over the ball to do some strengthening of the abdominal muscles. So basically what you do is you walk your feet forward, lay back over the ball so that your shoulder blades are resting on the ball. We like to have the head kind of cradled on our hands. We're not going to use our arms to pull on the neck at all, but just to relax the neck muscles and allow the weight of the head to rest on the hands. And basically the exercise involves tightening the abdominal muscles and trying to lift the shoulder blades an inch or two up off the ball, and then slowly back onto the ball. So your lower back stays in contact with the ball the whole time. And we're working on sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, or until you feel some tiredness in the abdominal muscles. That's the goal of this exercise. So this is the first of the physio ball exercises, abdominal curl up. And again, we're working on 10 to 15 repetitions, slow with control. Notice that my head and shoulders move at the same time. I'm not pulling on the neck at all. That's exercise number one. Number two is called an oblique curl up. Here I'm trying to lift my head and one shoulder blade up off the ball, back down, and alternating head opposite shoulder blade. And this works a slightly different group of muscles in the abdominal area, very important for strengthening the trunk muscles for rotational movements, twisting, that sort of thing. So this exercise, again, does not involve the lower back moving. The lower back stays on the ball, and we're just trying to lift head and shoulder blades. The elbows stay wide in order to avoid a temptation to pull on the neck. This space between the chin and the sternum should stay about the same. And we're working on 10 to 15 repetitions. When you're all done, you just walk yourself back up to the starting position. And I'm going to show you the next position now, which is face down position. So some of those exercises we were doing on hands and knees position can be done over the ball. So this is that arm and leg reaching exercise that we did on hands and knees position. The on the ball version starts off in the same idea. The spine stays neutral, and basically you're trying to lift one leg at a time, pause and down slow. This is the basic exercise. And again, we're shooting at 10 to 15 repetitions. The slightly more advanced exercise is to lift opposite arm and leg, just like so. And again, the spine stays neutral, and we're trying to emphasize good control, breathing normally, keeping that spine neutral position so that it doesn't twist or extend with this exercise. This is the progression of the arm and leg reaching exercise. So that's an example of some physio ball exercises that you can utilize. We're going to do one more against the door. We'll stop the tape and reposition, and we'll show you a leg strengthening exercise using the physio ball.